Hey there, it's Andrew Cass here. Question for you. If I had to ask you what the number one skill of an entrepreneur, business owner, thought leader is, what would you guess? What would your guess be? Number one skill. Give you a hint. It's the skill that gets presidents elected. It's the skill that gets CEOs hired. It's the skill that gets actors the leading role in a film. You don't know what it is? It's your messaging, right? It's the art of crafting a compelling message, and this applies to all facets of business, by the way, the messaging of your products, the messaging of your company, the messaging behind a brand. Think about it for a minute. The right messaging that connects, if you can pull this off, is the ultimate speeding bullet for any business, because it's rare today, right? Messaging equals clarity to me, and when a business is clear, when a product is clear on the benefits and the results that it delivers, it's very powerful for people. They get it, right? They understand immediately what's going on. So think about when you're building your business, when you're creating a new product, when you're creating a brand, when you're starting a campaign, whether it be political or a marketing campaign, really doesn't matter what it is. Start with the messaging, right? What is it that I want to, not only what I want to say, but with what I say, does what I say, is it meaningful to just me and my company and my brand, right? Because we tend to get into our own heads, or is it meaningful to the audience that I want to connect with? And that's usually the disconnect, right? What a lot of people do is they make the mistake of staying in their own head and making sure that the message makes sense to them and it excites them, but they fail to think about, will that message actually excite and emotionally motivate the prospect on the other end, right? The person on the other end, whoever it may be. So think about this. This is an important shift. If you can craft your message, and not just with you and your product in mind, but also with your prospect, who you want to affect in mind, that is where you'll get the most bang for your buck, if you will. That's where you'll connect with your messaging. And again, look at some of the best political campaigns of all time. In fact, Barack Obama's campaign, they said that his messaging and his social media, he was a huge underdog, that's why I bring him up. Like him or hate him, right? His messaging, his social media presence, and the way he connected with a younger generation, is, they say, what got him elected. You could look at Trump, love him or hate him as well. I'm talking two different sides of the spectrum here. Their messaging is really kind of a little aggressive at times, but very crisp and very clear to their audience, and it means something, right? It has meaning not just to the person, not just to Obama or Trump in that example, but it has meaning to the audience that they want to connect with. So next time you're crafting a message or looking at your existing messaging in your business or your product, make sure that it doesn't only connect with you and your team, but also it connects immediately on an emotional level, by the way, not just a logical level, on an emotional level with your audience. Make sense? All right, this is Andrew Cass, over and out.